Hey everyone, you've looked at migrating your Schoology content to Canvas. You've watched the 3 parts. We talked about the proper naming convention. So now let's talk about if you're starting a module from the beginning. So first thing you should do is go to vbschools.instructure.com, as you see it up there. You hit enter. Then it should take you to your dashboard. I'm going to go into my sandbox. My sandbox is down here. So once I click and go in a course, okay, I'm going to click over here on where it says modules, right there. Once you get in the modules section, you click the plus sign over here, sorry, moved on me, right here, and it will create a new module. Now, we talked about the naming convention that you should use something like either module 1 or unit 1. So let's use unit 1. And you should use some qualifier like what is unit 1, and we're going to call it cell division. Now, if you click this, the lock and tell, this unit won't open until a certain point. If you click on it, you can put a certain date and it will unlock at that point. In this case, I'm not going to do that. You can also add prerequisites. For instance, they would have to complete a certain module or before they do this one, just like your Growing with Canvas course that you had to do. But again, we're not going to do that, so I'm going to take off all those prerequisites. And I'm going to just say, oh, before I forget, also we're asking that on the main units that you put a date range. For instance, this will be available September 1st through September 14th. Now that's really so if a child's been absent or if they're new, they kind of know where you should be at that point. Plus, if you only do it on the unit or module level, that way you don't have to change it in all the assignments. I shouldn't say assignments because you need a date on them, but all the pages and everything like that, the pages underneath, don't need them. Now, if you have anything that's graded, it should have that. All right, so we have the unit, we have what the unit is, we have a date range, so I'm going to say add module. Now notice you don't see it here because it loads everything to the bottom. So here it is. There's 2 ways you can do this. I can grab it and drag it up, or if you go over here to the snowman, 3 dots, you can say move module, and you click move module and it says where do you want the module. I'm going to say yes, I want it at the top, so I say move, and then it moves up to the top. All right, so then from this point on, this is when you add the interior things that you would want to put in here. Okay, so if you click the oops, sorry, I was clicking around. If you click the plus sign, you have all these options. If you've already created an assignment, and notice these assignments that I've created, sorry for the naming convention because I was just playing around with different things. If you've already created something and you want to put it in here, you would just click on it. If you don't have something that you've created, for instance, you want to do an assignment and you don't have it already created, you click create new. I would call this, let's do cell division. Oops. Cell division, again, you don't have to put on this what it is. You might want to put like week 1. You know, you could be more specific. You have the choice of whether you want to indent, don't want to indent 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels. I like the indentions. You also can put headers in that I'll show you in a minute. But let's just indent 1 level. And then you say add item. So now I have the assignment there. I would need to go into the assignment. Oops, that's just updating the date. But anyway, if I click on it, then this will give you where you're actually going to edit this assignment on here. So you would click edit. And this is where you would put in information like how many points it's worth, when is it due, and you should definitely include all the points like that. But this is not on assignments, this is on modules. So let's go back. So I'm gonna click back into my modules tab. And say I want to add something else. Let's just add a quick page. So I'm going to click here. I don't have, if I click on the down arrow, I can add a page. I do have different pages here. So let's click on this grading policy. Say I want to add that. I'm going to, again, indent it one level. And I would say add. So now here's my grading policy. If you wanted to divide this, say you wanted week 1 items and then you wanted week 2 items. In fact, let me change this really quick. So I'm going to click on this. And there's 2 ways you could have done this. So I'm going to say edit. And I'm going to just, so you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to say grading policy week 2. So we can separate those. I'm going to say save. So now I have something in week 1, something in week 2. Say you had like 5 things in each one of those. Again, I'm going to go back to the modules. And you want to separate them, you can put something in there. See how we have week cells, week 1, grading policy, week 2. Say I want to separate these. What you could do is on where your module header is, you click plus and you say header and you say what the header's name, and I'm just going to put week 1. Let's do cell division to do a little bit better job. Week 1, and this is where do you want to put this after that. You could indent 2 levels or 1, but since everything else is indented 1, I have it as a text header, and I'm going to say add item. So now it put this, notice this now is just a header. So I would grab it and I put it to the very top. So I have that. Then I'm going to add 1 more plus header, text header, and I'm going to say cell division week 2, add, and now I can grab this one and put it right, oops, too far, put it right there. So now this would divide, and you might want to go back to this one. You can always change the indentation. So I'm going to indent this one more, and I'm going to indent this one more. And notice now you have the module. You have a header that separates week 1 to week 2 to week 3. So this is how you would separate the modules, different ones. You wouldn't really have a module for week 1 or a module for day 1, day 2, day 3, because that would get too much in that. So you can use headers. So that's how to do a basic module. You can be very creative. You can use HTML to do it, but that's the basic way. All right.